The anime begins a boy called Hitohito Tadano going to the school, Itan, and there he meets Shoko Komi. She is a very beautiful and mysterious girl. She is instantly popular but she does not talk with everyone. The other students really like her but they dislike Tadano because he sits right by her in class. After class Tadano and Shoko are accidentally alone and he tries to talk with her. It is then that Tadano learns that Shoko has really bad social anxiety and she cannot talk with others. She is just too shy and she runs away from him. Tadano tells Shoko that he will help her, she can write on the chalkboard and communicate that way. They start to practice and Shoko apologizes to him for wasting his time. Tadano then also writes on the chalkboard and they have their first conversation. Shoko has a goal to meet 100 friends and Tadano is her first one. The following day Tadano learns that their school is filled with strange students so helping Shoko will be hard. Tadano has a childhood friend called Najimi and they are pretty strange. Najimi has many friends but has not been able to communicate with Komi. Najimi still has trouble being around Komi but agrees to walk her home. Tadano follows the two of them and sees that Najimi has a hard time talking with Komi. Ma is a high school bad boy and he confesses his love to Najimi who rejects him. Komi tries to speak but she just scares away Ma. After that Najimi accepts Komi as a friend. Now in school, Tadano, Komi, and Najimi eat lunch together and they are great friends. Tadano is really hated in school as everyone wants to hang out with Komi. Tadano tells Najimi that Komi wants to make friends. Najimi then orders Komi to get them coffee which is hard for her because she doesn't like to talk. She starts to cry so Tadano and Najimi have to say they are sorry. Komi starts to follow Himiko Agari who gets scared because of it. Najimi tells Komi to make friends with Agari since she also has social anxiety. Agari is grateful to Komi and decides to become her servant. Soon after that Komi buys a phone for herself and wants to get everyone's number. Najimi gives their number, but Agari is acting too strange now. Komi gets selected as the class president, even if she hates the idea. Najimi helps Komi and Tadano get the job instead which is really hard. Komi then calls Tadano on his phone and it gets awkward. Komi joins the other students in playing games but everyone lets her win. Najimi and Tadano help her have some fun and Tadano becomes even more hated by the other students. All the students in the school have to attend a physical test and Makoru Yadano decides to get a better result than Komi. In the end, Komi wins because she is taller, has less weight, and has better eyes. Yadano is determined to still compete with Komi. We are introduced to Rain Yamai. She is a very popular girl in school and also she is very interested in Komi. Najimi introduces Yamai to Komi and in the meantime, Tadano wakes up in Yamai's room. It seems that she kidnapped him because he is so close to Komi. Najimi soon finds Tadano in the closet and Yamai reveals that she wants to replace Tadano as Komi's friend. Komi does not want to replace Tadano which disappoints Yamai. Komi is sad and thinks that Tadano does not want to be her friend because of this entire situation. Komi finally speaks directly to Tadano as she wants to save their friendship. Yamai apologizes for what she did. Yamai then decides to help Komi find her 100 friends. Komi still thinks that Yamai is strange but she accepts her as a friend. It's time for the summer and Komi is wearing a new outfit which makes all the students look at her because she is so beautiful. Yadano still wants to be better than Komi so she decides to win the fitness test but loses once more. Komi is really nervous so she does not shake her hand which makes Yadano even angrier. Soon after that Najami goes to Komi's house and meets her mother Shuko who really loves to talk. She is the total opposite of her daughter. Tadano and Komi are left alone but no romance happens. Omaharu Nakana is another strange student who thinks that Komi is a princess and that they were friends in a previous life. Komi figures out that Nakanaka is really lonely so she decides to hang out with her in the gym. Tadano is proud of how much Komi has changed. Later in the day, Najimi steals Tadano's umbrella so that Komi has to share hers with Tadano. Tadano wants to be a gentleman so he gives more of the umbrella to Komi. Tadano realizes that Komi waited for him as she wanted to help him. Komi is still learning social skills so when she tries to tell jokes it does not work at all. Tadano tries to tell a joke as well and he is also pretty bad. Komi still wants to learn more from him. Tadano, their friends, and Komi goes shopping and she buys a dress that Tadano chose for her. Komi has many other adventures in her communication. She even has a misunderstanding at a beauty salon. When it's time to sleep she cannot, as she is only thinking about all the embarrassing moments she had. She cannot stop thinking about how she is bad at communication, but finally, she remembers Tadano and his teachings and manages to fall asleep. Najimi gets punished for causing trouble at school. Yadano is once again angry that Komi got a better score in the latest test result. Summer finally arrives. Tadano and Komi don't see each other for a few weeks because they are too nervous to call each other. One day Najimi invites both of them to the pool. Komi arrives at the pool wearing the dress that Tadano picked out for her. She also wears a bikini, which makes her the most attractive girl there. Komi falls and hits her knee, so she sits alone. Tadano arrives and helps her in the pool. Komi by accident holds Tadano's hand, which scares her. Later in the day, Komi goes with her father to the library. It's revealed that he is also very shy, but they can communicate with each other. Tadano is also at the library and he is impressed with how Komi acts much more forward. Later Komi has fun in the park and Tadano sees her. He is totally stunned by how beautiful she is that he forgets to return his books. Komi has to visit her relatives, and while she is nervous at first she meets her cousin Akira there and they have fun. Her grandma figures out that Komi likes a boy and she suspects that it's Tadano. Soon after that both Tadano and Komi get invited to a festival. Komi is nervous about it, and when she arrives at the festival she does not have anything to write on. Tadano helps her and they play different games and explore the festival. Komi finds her courage and tells Tadano that he looks nice. Komi for a moment writes with a stick in the sand that she likes to spend time alone with Tadano, but she erases it before he can see it. Later Tadano takes all of his friends to meet his sister Hitomi. Komi is sad that summer is soon ending and even starts to cry. School starts once again and Nakanaka wants to spend time with Komi at her house. Nakanaka is nervous, so she also invites Najimi and Tadano. They all play games and Tadano teaches Komi how to play. The students then have a free day and Komi, Tadano, and Najimi help at a store. Komi is getting more confident each day and she really helps out at the store. The following day Tadano arrives at school with a seed on his face. Komi is too shy to tell him, which leads to a lot of embarrassing moments. Komi and Tadano both cannot call each other by their first name as it's too embarrassing for them. Najimi enjoys making fun of both of them. There is a special sports day at the high school. Komi meets Chika Netsuno. She enjoys competition. Soon Komi has to face off against Netsuno in a race. Komi falls during the race, but her friend helps her to finish in second place. Netsuno is really happy that she won the race. Komi for the first time gets jealous when she sees that Nene, a fellow classmate, is talking with Tadano. Komi arrives and tries to help Tadano as well. Nene realizes that Komi has feelings for Tadano, so she apologizes. Tadano gets a cat keychain in a game and wants to give it to Komi. He finds out that she already has a cat keychain, so they exchange them. Later in the day, Komi is still holding the keychain that Tadano gave her. There is a culture festival happening soon and Komi tells Tadano that she wants to organize a maid cafe for the festival. Several other girls help Komi organize this plan. Komi reveals to Otori that she always feels like she could not help her classmates, so now she is really happy to be part of this project. After giving flyers to people, it's time to get ready for the festival. Everyone gets all dressed up and Komi thinks that Tadano looks really cute in his outfit. Hitomi makes fun of her brother for being silly and she takes a picture of him. The festival starts and Najimi wants to get more customers, but they get caught doing something bad, so they have to return the money to the customers. Komi and Tadano spend time with Otori in one mine and explore the festival and experience the many activities there. Komi wins the entire festival, but because of what Najimi did they do not win the main prize. Later in the evening, Komi wants to dance with Tadano. They are a bit too shy to dance with each other, but they're helped, so they all dance together. Tadano, Komi, and their friends go to a karaoke bar. When Tadano sings, no one listens to him besides Komi, which makes him happy. Komi returns home and is happy with all the friends she has made so far. Alas, Komi was made to speak when they wanted to take a film shot. It was difficult, but she was finally able to say, "Let's keep being friends." The end. Thanks for watching. Please, like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.